Hi friends, it's Carolyn Zook here with C6 Stitch, and today is Saturday, November 18th, 2023. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I have a super special guest here. Karen, welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for joining us today on our
I'm
200th
so
episode.
That is really something awesome, Carolyn. Awesome.
So excited. Yeah, we're going to have a bunch of giveaways later. But I wanted to bring Karen on as a Flosstube with a friend. Because, well, do you want to tell where we met, how we met?
Yes, we met at like a pivotal event in my life at the Stitching in the Wild retreat.
Yeah.
What was it, in May?
May, I think, yeah.
Right after Mother's Day. It was fantastic. It was my first real stitching retreat. I went to a retreat before and it was just classes. This was like my first real stitching retreat, and I met the Carolyn Zook. And I met a table full of wonderful people, to include a really, really good friend of mine now, Kathy. So we met at retreat and sitting in line waiting for Gary to open his shop. And you sat down next to me and I thought I was going to pee my pants. And from excitement, I wasn't, I was so excited. And then we started talking about, what were we talking about? We were talking about the pandemic and lockdown and the fact that I hoarded toilet paper, and you shamed me for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And then I proceeded to secure your Winnie the Pooh project bag.
Yes, because there's only a certain number of the project bags. And I think we were actually counting the number of people ahead of us in line.
Yep.
And you got it from
And I picked up two, one for you and one for Kathy. And I got dirty looks for it. But that's okay. I do things for my friends. Yeah. Within in a limit, within, boundaries.
And you know what's funny about that Winnie the Pooh bag, project bag? Is that I can't bring myself to use it because it feels so special. And so like
Kidding, you're not using it?
I need to frame it or something. I haven't used it yet.
You didn't. You have to put your favorite project in it. Put my birthday Sal in it.
Oh, that's
and then you'll think of me.
Well, I always think of you.
Yeah. So all the people watching who didn't get a Winnie the Pooh bag because of me, I'm really sorry. It was for Carolyn.
It went to a good cause.
I went to a great cause, yes.
It's in a very loving home now.
That's how we met. I'm so excited that we met.
I know, me too.
It was fun.
It's super fun. Where do you live? I
live in Baltimore, Maryland. Between Baltimore, yes, I do, all the way on the East Coast.
What?
Where did you think I lived?
It's so funny because I thought I knew what you were gonna say, and you did not say it.
What did you think I was gonna say?
I thought you lived in Michigan for some reason.
No, Kathy lives in Michigan. I live in Baltimore.
That's why I keep asking you what time zone you're in, because Michigan is one of those weird states that
she's in the Eastern time zone too. But no, I'm in Baltimore, right between Baltimore City and Catonsville. I like to say Catonsville, but Catonsville people are weird. If you're not really in Catonsville proper, you're not allowed to say you're in Catonsville. But right there in the middle, right by Baltimore City line. And I live on a street, the street that I grew up on, actually.
Really?
Across the street from my parents.
Across the street from the house you grew up in?
Yes. My husband said it came up for sale when we were looking, and he was like, let's buy that one. I'm like, are you sure? It's like right there. They're right there. Literally 632, 633.
Wow.
And then I have a sister that's 2 houses up.
Wow.
And I have another sister that's 2 houses up from her. So there's 3 of us on the street. And then my other 2 siblings, my brother and my other sister, have wonderful homes. Just a quick jaunt from here where we gather. But we're all very close, clearly.
So your family's kind of taken over the street, is what you're saying?
Yes, we have. Yes.
That's awesome. That's so great.
Yeah, we walk across the street in our pajamas on Christmas morning. It's fun.
Oh yeah, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, Baltimore City.
Baltimore.
Okay.
There's a lot of stitchers on Flosstube
Yeah,
here in Baltimore.
yeah.
Uh,
That's okay, I'll remember that now. You're not the one in Michigan.
no, Kathy is.
You're not the K letter 2 syllable name that's in Michigan.
Right.
Kathy,
Kathy.
Karen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kathy Karen. Yeah. A dynamic duo.
Who is starting a floss tube soon, maybe? Am I allowed to say
With,
that?
yes, Kathy and Karen will be starting a Flosstube.
What do you haven't filmed yet though?
No, tonight.
Oh. So this is
Yeah,
like
it'll
a
be
warm
coming
up.
up soon. Well, no, I'm just timing wise, we weren't able to get together closer and we weren't able to do it. But that's why we're doing it because she lives in Michigan and I live in Baltimore. And this way we can chat and show her stitching.
Yeah.
We thought it would be fun just to do it on
Yeah.
Floss too. And my husband's been bugging me to do it. He's like, you really should do it. I'm like, why?
I'm so excited for it. Do you know the channel name? And I can add it
Yeah,
after this is uploaded, after you guys upload, then I can
you can link us.
I
That
can
would be awesome. We're gonna be called Stitching Past My Bedtime.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
it works for us for late night people.
Yeah, that's
And I'm a
perfect.
morning person. Because I need every single second of
You're late
stitching.
night and early morning, so you just don't sleep.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Oh, that's why we have coffee though, right?
Yes. Coffee.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Um, cheers. Tink. What sort of things do you like to stitch?
Like I like to stitch anything that's small, not so stitch small.
Like
Um,
56 count over one small.
no, that's too small. That's just not, that's just ridiculous. No, I
But
can't do that.
but
I'm
that's what you
old.
mean by
I
small,
can't
right?
do that. But I mean 28, 32, 36 over one
Yeah.
small.
Which is all
Um,
the same to me. 56, 28, all of it over one is the same
yeah.
to me.
Well, so during the pandemic, I started doing all these miniatures and making dollhouse stuff,
Oh,
and
cool.
then I was watching. Then suddenly I found Flosstube. I found one person, and she said cross stitch, and I was cleaning out a room, and I found some cross stitch I did when Ryan was a baby, and I was like, oh yeah, cross stitch about that. And this is kind of pretty. So I started doing it again. But anything that's small and it needs to, I like detail oriented
Mhm.
things that are very detailed, and I like a color palette that will attract me. I'm not a sampler stitcher, but I have samplers in my stash because of the color someone enabled me by talking about how cool the border was. I
Mhm.
like things that look challenging.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm a
Do
pretty
you,
eclectic stitcher.
yeah. Do you like things with backstitch? Because that's how you get a lot of that detail.
Um, I don't mind backstitch, although my backstitch needs work. It is not
Yeah.
pretty.
It's
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 not pretty.
tricky, I think, to make
Yeah,
it look good. Yeah.
yeah. But like Lola Crow and her haunted library, that detail in that. Now it does have backstitch, but it's not from the backstitch that you get that
Yeah.
detail. It's the artistry of that
I love
pattern.
her stuff. It's just amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah, that's where I am.
How do you stitch? Are you a planner?
I am a journal. So you saw my journal at the retreat. I love like keeping track of stuff. I
Yeah,
love spreadsheet. I love
me too.
tracking things. I don't know why. So I started planning. So this year I decided to do Whip Go. I hadn't done that before, and
How's
that
that
worked
going?
fantastic for
Good.
me.
Good.
And I loved it because I could fill in the little blocks, in my journal
I
and just
totally
sit
get it though. I
there.
totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very satisfying.
It was very satisfying and I really liked it. And then in October, I started doing my magazine monthly challenge because I was like, oh, maybe I need something else to fill in all the other days of stitching. So it's working. I don't know. It might be 2. I don't know. I haven't and I haven't gotten a good way to track it in my journal. And I think that's what's holding me back.
Interesting.
So I have to figure out. I know that seems really weird.
No.
It's just, a Karenism. I don't know.
What
So I just need to figure it out. But
when you say
I
track
do
it,
like
do you mean after the fact or do you mean planning it out?
planning it out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to somehow put it in my figure out a page that's going to work. But because each month there are different sizes and different, it doesn't work as pretty as Whipco.
Sorry. We didn't think about that.
I'm not. It's not personal. I love the idea of it. I just need to. I will figure it out, and I'll show you my page when I figure it out.
Okay. Or if there's some way we can help you figure it out.
Okay. Yes. Well, I will totally reach out. I don't ever hesitate.
No, that's good. That's good. I want to see some of your work. Do you have
I do
FO?
have some.
You do? Okay, I'm going to spotlight you so we can see it really well,
Oh, okay.
if I'm allowed to.
First, I want to show you. You keep mentioning on your channel that you were doing a birthday sale with Karen and Kathy for my
Yes.
birthday. I'm the Karen.
You are the
So
Karen. I can't spotlight you.
you're
For
not
some reason.
spotlighting me yet?
Well, it's not giving me the option, which is a bummer. I don't know why. Maybe it's only when there's like more people on.
It happens when you get old.
No, I'm younger than you.
I know.
I think you can only spotlight when you have more than 2 people.
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
gonna go with. So
I'll hold it up close.
you're just
All right, so we're doing Jeanette Douglas Blooming Bouquets, #1, Thankful.
yes, this was completely your fault.
No, you started this. I'll tell you how you started it because I was watching Gary and Honey on Garon Stitchery.
Yeah.
Gary holds up the 3 patterns that he got in for Carolyn Zook. And I was like, oh, when you look at all 3 patterns, all 6, sorry, 6.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that looks like a challenge. And I love the borders.
But it's not my fault because somebody at the table behind me at Stitching in the Wild, and I can't remember who it was.
Well, you can't even name them, so
They were working on it and it was gorgeous.
it is gorgeous.
I can see.
So I did it because I wouldn't have known had you not told Gary to buy it.
Oh.
So this is #1, but I'm not doing the words. I don't think you're going to do the words either.
I'm not doing the words either.
And I'm doing it over 1 with the silk pack that was generously gifted to us by a friend.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it over 1, which presents a problem.
Okay.
When you get to the specialty stitches.
Yes.
So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll show you. So I've almost finished the border.
Wow. You're so far along. That is gorgeous though.
I know, but I don't know what I'm going to put on the top and the bottom. I don't think I need the satin stitches around it, but I need something to fill in the top and the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So
is there a way to make the design but do it in crosses? X's?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to take it and chart it somehow. There's even beads, but I don't know. I actually don't really care for the bands.
Can I
So
see it again?
somehow if I chart it in crosses, I probably will like it better. Like the top purple one is pretty. I like that one. And I think I can chart that one. That's easy. Can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show you how close I am to a finish on that. Well, I'm not. But to get your butt moving on it because I'll finish it and I'll be ready to start the next one.
Yeah, we're doing all 6 of them.
Mm-hmm. I have it on my plans for September of 2024.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
stitching in the wilds.
Yes, we're gonna start number 2, and the goal is to
And you're
have.
gonna put yours in your Winnie the Pooh bag.
Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am. Um, what was I gonna ask you about that piece? What count fabric are you doing it? Because you're doing it over 1 on
Oh, good question. 32.
32. Okay.
Yeah. And it's the called for colorway, but I don't remember what that is.
Yeah.
But I think it called for 36
Yeah,
over
it did.
over 2 with 1 strand of silk. And
Yeah.
that's my first time using silks, which, oh man, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
They're really nice. They look so shiny and pretty. Oh,
And they feel so nice in your hands.
yeah, I really enjoy stitching that.
Yeah.
Except you
You
don't
really
get
enjoy
enough.
stitching silk?
No, well, if I go back to 40 count again, I might have to start using some sort of silk because DMC doesn't cut it
Yeah.
over 1 on even doing tent. It's too bulky.
Oh,
Looks
even with 1 strand, it's too bulky.
even 1 strand, it doesn't look good to me. I don't like it.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
But Kayla, and I can't remember what her Flosstube name is, but Kayla was doing tiny stitches and sent out little packets to everybody to try, and I did it, and that's what got me hooked on doing it small.
Nice.
So thank you, Kayla, if you watch Carolyn Zook.
Yeah.
She's in Baltimore too. All right, you want number 2?
Yes.
Number 1, a fully finished object. I think this is my favorite of the bunch. I did Miss Mary Mac.
Yep, and then up a little bit. Oh, wow, perfect.
Is it backwards?
No, it's perfect.
Oh, good.
That is gorgeous. Is that 310?
Yeah, but oh, that's better to the color.
Yeah, it washes it out when you
Like
break.
it's like a brownie, reddy brown. I love this fabric. It
What is it
is
called?
28 count Lugana Prairie Land by
Mm.
Atomic Ranch. It is so pretty. Like
Yeah.
I'm terrible at picking out fabrics, but this one I really like it. My friend that I met at my shout out to my Virginia Stitcher friends, my
Yeah.
Virginia Stitchers. They she had Miss Mary Mac and she must have done it on like 56 or something over 1. And she had it in a little necklace, just the woman, just the girl with her hair in
Wow,
this little necklace. And I was like, oh my God, I have to stitch that. And I really want that. So
that is gorgeous.
if she would will that to me, that would be really nice.
Would that be good for you?
Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you. She
How
knows who.
how do you plan to finish it? FFO it?
I'm gonna put it in a little frame, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
like it. Small. And then I did uh Move Forward in Love,
Oh, I love this one.
Modern Folk Embroidery.
There you go. Perfect. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's so pretty.
I know. I really like this. I like to have a pride stitch going
Uh-huh.
for a pride family.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that one was fun. That's
That's still
over.
available.
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
sure. It's on Modern Folk Embroidery.
Okay.
And I did that on 25 count pewter Lugana over 1.
Mm-hmm. That's a good color. I like the fabric color is good for
A
like it's
lot
very
of it.
versatile.
Yeah.
It
Yeah. I
reminds
don't know who makes it, but it's just that
yeah.
it's not ever dyed.
It reminds me of Dove Gray. I think it's a Monaco. And I don't know who makes it, like it might be like a Witch Olt or something, but it's just so versatile. Like
Yeah, they have like a bolt of it at my LNS, so you
yeah,
it's
just
on
buy it by
there.
the yard and
Yeah, right.
yeah.
And
Awesome.
then another one of my designers that I like is Barbara Anna,
Yeah.
because they're quirky.
Yeah.
This is
Perfect right there. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, is that like a summer one?
This is Up in the Air. I don't know.
Okay. It's so
Um,
pretty.
yeah, it's cool. Quirky.
Is that
Quirky. So
DMC?
this was on Mushroom Lugana DMC,
Okay.
28 count, 1/1.
Okay. It looks very full, like it's gorgeous.
Yeah, because it's over one.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't always work though. Um, you'll see on one of these.
You'll see.
Doesn't always look full. You'll see. All right, this one is a little teeny tiny. I can't say it in Gaelic.
Uh-huh.
100,000 welcomes in Gaelic. I did this for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
it's
pretty.
it's on it's a little better from a color perspective. It's on Swank
Okay.
by Fortnite Fabrics. 32. This is 32 count. We got over one. I had to make some changes to it because it was too small to do some of the detail, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So I got that one on Etsy.
Nice.
Oh, I like Irish stuff too.
Are you Irish?
Um, it's a my siblings will say, no, we're not. But I think we have a teeny tiny bit.
It's so
But my
funny.
best friend growing up, and still my best friend from 4th grade, her mom was from Dublin.
Oh,
And she took us to the Irish Céilís every month. And I've been to Ireland 3 times. So I feel like,
oh.
and they're my sisters, I feel like I have a second Irish mom.
Yeah, yeah. So it makes sense.
Yeah. So this is Haunted Library.
Okay.
Oh, it's too
There you
big.
go. Wow. Who is this by?
This is Lola Crow.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of too dark. Can't really see it.
It's hard to get good lighting on these videos. That's
Yeah.
so pretty. The detail in that.
Yeah, this is the Haunted Library Sal, Lola Crow, on that same gray fabric
Yeah.
that's versatile. But this one, if you take a picture and zoom in, you can see a lot of little specks. Coverage on it wasn't so great. I don't know why. Maybe the 310
Could be.
probably needed to use anchor, so I hear.
Yeah.
And then I only have 2 more, I swear. I'm taking up the whole video.
No, this is great. I love seeing your work. It's so different from what I do just because not like
It is.
just because
Yeah.
it's so small. It's so pretty.
Thank you. And then I started this one. This is Leave Ukraine
Okay.
during the when the war started. This was my kind of
Yeah.
stitch for Ukraine.
Yeah. Is it pretty little?
No, it's actually
Oh,
Awesome Pattern Studio on Etsy.
okay.
That's just, I don't know what the fabric is. It's 25 count Lugana.
Uh-huh. Pretty.
And I did that one 2/1 tent stitch. So it's a little bulkier. It doesn't look as clean,
But
but
from a distance, you can't tell.
you can't tell. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
And last but not least, this was my travel stitching. So I always have something at work that I can do
Oh,
during lunch. So
oh,
my little Sadie pugs. Aren't they cute?
so cute. That tongue and those, oh my gosh. That's
Yeah, she
so,
you wouldn't have seen it, and I don't have it out, and I don't know where it is, but I got it off Etsy, and it was really pixelated, and I showed it to my daughter, and she's like, "Oh yeah, do that." And I'm like, "I don't know how this is gonna turn out," but it turned out so cute. Like she did a really good job of the colors, and that was who did that one? That's on Etsy. La Selva Design, and that's perforated paper. And then I did black Sharpie on the paper. It kind of disappears. You can see right through it. Isn't that
that's so
bizarre?
funny. I was gonna ask if that was one of the ones that because that's
Yeah,
18 count perforated paper, but you who were telling me before we started recording that 18 count perforated paper only comes in white.
right. So this was my first foray into coloring the paper. I'm like, it's paper. Let me paint it. So I used a Sharpie.
And
And
it worked.
then on the next one I did, I'm using a Posca marker, which is more like paint,
Okay.
and it fills in more of the holes.
Okay. But it
But
works. You
yeah,
can have any
it
color you
really
want.
works. So when I cut them out, you're gonna have a black outline versus
Awesome.
the white paper.
Those are so darling.
Thanks. I'm gonna make little ornaments.
So cute. Thank you for
Thank you.
showing those.
Oh, thank you for letting me.
Yeah,
It's so
they're
fun.
great. Do
So what have
you,
you been up to, Miss Carolyn?
well, do you have whips for the week?
I do, but I only prepared my FOs for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't give you good
No, that's
instructions.
okay. I mean, I'm stitching on all kinds of stuff that I'm gonna share tonight on my other
Oh, fair enough.
on
You have
our
to go
stitching
check out her
past my
new
bedtime.
channel to find out. Yeah, I have a
I
small
didn't do that on purpose. You didn't tell me you wanted to see whips.
I'm sorry, I didn't. Yeah, I
It's
do.
okay.
Okay, I have a finish. This is
Oh, oh, your bookmark.
my bookmark. It is all done. This is for the Jingle Ball. We're going to learn how to FFO
Oh,
it. This is a
that's
scrap
cool.
of 28 count Dove Gray Monaco.
I love it.
Yeah, and there's
I
still
love
plenty left
bookmarks.
over for something. Yeah.
I like bookmarks. Yeah, because they're
So,
small.
yeah, this took me a total of 10 hours, which is a bit longer than I thought, but there's quite a bit of stitching in there.
Yeah,
It's so cute. This little porcupine or hedgehog, whatever he is so cute.
adorable.
So
That's really cute.
I'm excited to have that done. And then I worked on my advent calendar. Whoops.
And I wrote this one down. Thank you for enabling me.
It's so good.
And it's not even really my style, but I thought doing it small,
It will
how
look
cute
cute.
is that gonna be?
I
I love it. Because my friends in Virginia, they say, "Oh, Karen, this isn't your style." I'm
yeah,
like, "But I still can love it. I just might not stitch it." But this, it made it to my wish list.
this is so I cannot put it down, honestly.
That's
So this
adorable.
is by Crochet to Go Go.
Mhm.
And I just bought it online. And I am stitching this on 32 count 2/2. And this is my 25/7 piece. So I usually work on it only about 25 minutes a day, but I'm almost done with number 2,
That is so cute.
the cat. And then there's a little, you can see I started the outline a little bit. I did the white stitches. There's a little mouse right here. And last week I was talking about, I didn't know if I should go across because the numbers go up and down.
Yeah. What did you decide?
Well, I decided I think I'm taking out the numbers altogether. So I'm going to take this one
Oh,
out, and I don't think it'll mess. And I looked through it, and most of them, it doesn't look like anything will be missing because they're pretty small numbers. Because my idea for finishing it is to get, these are about 3x3 squares on 32 count over 2. And so I'm going to get like, have like, when I finish it, have like magnets on the back and have like a little piece of fabric covering them. And I
oh,
found on Etsy the seller who sells their like wooden numbers. And there's
yeah.
one that's 1 through 25. And so I ordered that. It's on its way from like Poland or something. So it doesn't matter where the numbers are because the fun of it, see, this is, I'm going to do it to myself, right? Like I'm just going to
Yeah.
slap on the numbers anywhere. Of course, 25 will be 25. And then you have to hunt for the numbers. This is how I entertain myself. I'll have to hunt for the number and pull it off. And so it's a different one. It can be different every year.
Oh, that's
Does that
cute.
make
That's a
sense? What I'm
really good
saying?
idea. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
So I think
That's
I'm going to
cute.
remove the numbers altogether and just not worry about the numbers.
That's cute.
And but then at the bottom, of course, is the big, that's the 25 one. So that one will always be 20.
Right.
But that makes sense, right?
How are you gonna get the cloth, the little cloth square? I assume it's gonna be cloth squares held on by a magnet. How do you get those to stay on? Like,
I'm gonna do, I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm not a sewer, but I think what I'm gonna do is have a backing piece and have a magnet like encased on the backing piece, and then put this on top, and then the little piece of fabric will have a magnet in it too, so it will just snap on there. I think is how I'm gonna do it.
oh, you could cover a piece of like cardstock in fabric, and that
Yeah.
will give it the stiffness you need.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Cover it. and then that would hold on with the magnet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a better idea.
Not
Yeah.
better, it's just the same idea, just a little
No, but
tweak.
you're right about the
But
stiffness.
that will keep, because I was like, how am I going to keep, how would you keep your corners up and covering instead of folding, flopping down?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, using, what is it called? Interfacing.
Oh, yeah. Does that
It's
make it stiff?
Mhm.
Oh, I haven't used it yet. I have some that haven't used it yet.
And they have varying levels of it, right? So
Okay.
it could be less stiff or more depending on what you need.
All right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm super
That
excited.
might be even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my next piece is Woodland Christmas. This was a series that by Crazy Annie's. It's by Tiny Modernist, but I was in the chart of the month club through Crazy Annie's. So that's number 4. And this is where I got to. So on the snowman, I just worked on it one day. But I really like this one too. I think it's super cute.
Very cute.
Um,
They look very different stitched. They're cute.
yeah. Yeah, and I like
Yeah.
it all in one, because I like the bigger project, so I like it all in one
Yeah.
piece.
On one
Um,
piece.
and look, this needle minder kind of matches the,
Oh.
yeah. So I was going to work on this every Saturday this month because I was trying to finish number 4, but then I got enabled. And so I think I'm going to actually put it away for now because I'm going to have a new start instead because that makes sense. But I'll talk about that in a minute. And I worked on Autom Montage. This is artwork by Janet Stever, charted by Pain Free Crafts, and I'm up here in the very first one. I don't know if you saw my video where I was like, if I keep at the pace I'm at on these seasonal montages, where it's I'm finishing maybe 3 to 4% a year. It's gonna take me like 33 years to finish them.
Yeah. It's a
But
labor of love.
yeah, right. But here's where we got. So I just worked on spreading this direction. So I work on this every Sunday. I got 380 stitches in, and I'm now at 2.09% of the way done.
Oh, it's pretty. It
Yeah,
is really pretty.
thanks. It's just on a 32 count weight Lugana because it's full coverage, so it doesn't really.
Right. Doesn't matter. I actually started one on that gridded fabric, the 20, I think it was
Yeah.
28 count gridded. Oh, because I was drawing. Oh my. Yeah, that's so much easier.
Yeah, yeah, and I like working on like if I do more full coverage type, I will do Lugana. I think because I haven't figured out the one stranded loop start or the one stranded.
Yes.
Um,
228 to over 110. 2 over 1, you can still use your loop.
but I can't do over 1.
Oh, why?
I'm too scared.
On Lugana, it's like Ada, 4 holes around.
It's more the eyeballs. I can't see it.
Oh, but I put cheaters on.
Yeah,
I put magnifiers on.
yeah.
I'm killing my eyeballs. I probably won't stitch past 60.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
I don't know that it's actually going to happen, but I don't know what that's doing to my eyes.
Who knows? And I have one more. I started this with Candy, the 614 stitcher, and because she made me at the beginning of September. It's by Little House Needleworks. It's called Home of a Needleworker.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
And I'm personalizing it a little bit.
Oh.
So I worked on this a couple times this week because for my new starts, I like to try to give them 3 days, and it doesn't always happen in the month that I start. But this is where I got to. So
Oh, that's a lot.
I did the home. I almost stopped after the O, but then I thought, well, if I'm going to show this, I better keep going to home. And then I finished.
It's the season.
It's the season. And then I finished up this little design and the little thread and scissors. And then, so on the design, it has a little house in here and a big crow here. But I put Jack and Simon in and a little heart.
Cute.
And the
Aw.
Jack and Simon is from Lynette Peters' chart, Carolyn and Her Cats. And I took the heart from there as well. And what I think I don't know, I feel like it needs something to connect, like a little strand to connect the heart and the cats, maybe. I don't know,
Hmm.
but we'll see. But I really like how this is coming together. Like, I really like this section a lot. I like the
Yeah,
personalization of it.
I like it.
And I think I might just leave this empty. There's supposed to be a house in here, but I don't know that it needs it. So
You have a great big blue house coming,
I
right?
have a great big blue house coming.
Yeah. I don't think you need that house under that H.
Yeah, I don't think so. I do have to like go through and take a little clean brush. But I first tried putting one of the cats under here. I thought one of the cats here, one of the cats here, but they didn't quite fit the
Mm.
size. They were like one too
Yeah,
tall.
you would have had to have done that over one.
Oh yeah, that didn't even cross my mind. I was like, oh, doesn't fit, better take it out.
What would Karen do?
No, didn't even cross my mind. I know what Karen would do. Yeah, and the house is gonna be this color blue that's in the thread spool. So
Yeah.
it's
I
funny
do have
too.
a whip I'll show you that it's over to, and I can't stand stitching it, but I love the stitch. So you'll
Funny.
see. It doesn't look good for me.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's what I worked on this week.
it's amazing.
Do you
A
have any
lot.
haul since I didn't prepare you?
No, I don't have any haul actually.
You want me to just
I'm
keep it?
trying to, Christmas is coming. I gotta cut back.
Yeah, yeah. I have a bunch of haul, if I may.
Oh, great. Plus you have, yes.
Are you doing the Jingle Ball virtual
Yes,
retreat?
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
I got my sweater. So,
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't get any merch because I'm trying to be good. Oh, wow, that's cute. I love
so
that.
this is actually the second one I bought because the first one I bought in my regular size and it did not. I mean, it fit, it looked terrible. It was way too tight around the waist. And what I wanted was a big, oversized, comfy
Yeah.
sweatshirt that you can wear with leggings and just stitch. And so I went up like 3 sizes. And and
Yeah.
this just came in the mail, so I think this will work. Um, but I normally wear like an XL usually, and that's the size I bought, and it sort of fit, but it was not
I
great.
like them big. I like
Um,
them dressy. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
not dressy like dress up,
No,
like
dressy, like
yeah,
as in a dress.
yeah. So I think this
Right.
will fit the bill, and I'm super excited. So if anyone is really looking for an XL, looking to make a little bit of my money back, let me know. Like, it'd be great if somebody was like a medium or a large size, if they usually wear it, I think would be good. But yeah, it just didn't work for me. But now I have one that I think will work. So I got that. Okay. Then I got my World of Cross Stitch. They seem to come really quickly and then not for a while. And then
Smurfs.
this is the November issue. Yeah, the
Are there
Smurfs.
Smurf cross stitch patterns in there?
There's one.
I might actually do a Smurf. That's cute.
Let's see.
A little blue Smurf for my tree.
Murphy Christmas, it's called.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute?
The Smurfs made their debut in Belgian comic in 1958. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
They're Belgian. Anyway, that's what the chart looks like. And I'll do a
You-
flip through of this. I have like 4 magazines to do a flip through. And someone commented and said, hey, it'd be great to like watch magazine flip throughs over Thanksgiving. I was like, that's a great idea. Yes. Yes, I should do that. Okay.
Takes a lot of time. Well, I really appreciate you doing that.
They're really fun. I really enjoy them.
Mhm.
Okay. So then, okay, hold on. Okay, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You got goodies.
I got a lot of goodies. So I got my floss fix. Classic Color Works Floss of the Month. I'm
Those
not
are
gonna take
pretty.
them out, but that's what they look like. And then Garan, I placed a Garan order. Look at this pretty Christmas holiday card they put in. I just think
Oh, isn't that nice?
that's pretty, and then it's Garan. I just
That's
think
really
that's so pretty.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I got, and this is not my fault either. This is from Stitching in the Wild, Joy Lisa. I don't know if you
Oh, great.
saw her pushing the roller frame to everybody at
Yeah.
Stitching in the Wild. So I thought I would give it a try. These are a 6 to 8 month wait time if you have them order. So
Oh, he just got a whole bunch in, he said today on Flosstube,
right.
on Facebook.
Yeah. So he does have some in stock right now.
Mhm.
So you must have just gotten an order, but I got a 20-inch bar. So I figured this is a good size for like a fat quarter will fit on this. Right? 18 inches.
I've never used a roll frame, so
Well, you have to talk to Joy Lisa at Stitching in the Wild.
yeah, I think I'll have to try it.
And I got a 10-inch sidebar. I think I also want a 12-inch one. So, but this one will get me started. And then this is a little wing nut tool.
That wouldn't have been near as much as funny if you didn't have someone on here with you.
I was just thinking, I'm like, that'd be a great nickname for Karen. Hey, you wing nut.
Clearly our mind was not in the same place.
Oh, I am very innocent. So if you are not being
Oh yeah, okay.
you put
funny.
it on the wing nuts and you tighten it.
Oh, okay, that works.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll have to try that.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have a stand to put that in?
No, I wanted one. So I have the Hearthside Craftworks stand, which I don't use. It's beautiful. It's just that mounting the fabric, you either have to baste it or use Velcro.
Oh.
Which I don't particularly like that piece of it. But it's a beautiful stand. So I do have a lap stand, which I don't use all that much. So I thought this one, I just like, I was thinking of like when I do beading and stuff, I need something I can just hold in my hand. That's easy to load and unload.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Let me know how it goes.
Huh?
Let me know how it goes.
I will.
I'll have to invest in one maybe.
Yeah. And it's nice because you can just buy pieces of it, right? So I just intend to hold it in my hand like a Q-snap, basically.
Like a hoover. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I couldn't, what I actually needed from Garan was some floss, just a few flosses to kit out some projects that I'm starting in the next 6 weeks or so. But then I'm like, I can't just order floss and not anything else. So, okay, this one Gary showed. This is by Filigram, and it's called 4th Street at Christmas time. I'm not sure. Forest. It's not it's forest. Forest. It's forest.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty.
Yeah, it's a digital mock-up, so I think it's gonna be much prettier in person.
Yeah.
It's got all the little animals, and I just love the little detail.
Yeah, the detail is really cool. Yeah.
They had several
great.
of these, but I think this one was my favorite.
I almost kind of felt like the Jeanette Douglas too.
Yeah, yeah.
The detail and the framing of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Cool.
And then I've been seeing this one and wanting it, so I just got it. It's Cranberry Christmas by Hands-On Design, which I think is so pretty.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's pretty. And then, will you start this one with me?
Sure. I don't know.
I love how you said yes. That's what I was waiting for. This is my Girl Point.
Oh gosh.
Decor.
Oh.
Right there. Girl Point de Croix.
Is
Called
that all
Christmas.
straight stitching?
It's called
Those
Christmas
straight,
Ball.
you have all those, is that X's going out on those
Let's see.
bird
I
things? You know what
imagine.
I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I imagine
Because
it's
this,
straight.
I'm not good at straight stitching like that. They get too loose.
You have to tack them down.
I don't know how to do that. You have to show me how to do
I'll
that.
show you how to do. Yeah, they're straight stitches.
All right. Yeah, you have to show me how to tack it down. I need to know that sooner rather than later too, I think.
Yeah. So here it is out of the packaging. But isn't that gorgeous?
That is pretty.
Christmas
That is
Ball
really
Ball,
pretty.
2023, which makes me wonder, do they have ones from other years? She's becoming a favorite designer of mine. I just have to say that.
Really? Is
Yeah.
that's not the same one that did Halloween window, right? Is it the same
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, her detail is amazing.
Yeah.
Because
And then
we're doing Halloween window in August.
what's up?
We're doing Halloween window together in August.
I know. I know. Next year's already filled up for me. And then I got the Peppermint and Holly
Oh, yeah.
book by Blackbird Designs. This one also reminds me of the Jeanette Douglas one we're doing a bit.
Yes. Yes.
About the
I
glare.
like that one.
But I really was drawn to this one.
Is it Holly coming out of a basket?
Yep. And it says Merry Christmas.
Pretty.
It's just 10 winter samplers. It's just pretty. It's just a pretty book. So I got that one. Cool. All right. That's all I got from Garan. Then I told you I'm easily impressionable.
Oh my.
I'm at that age where I'm easily impressionable.
Easily enabled, yes.
Yes. On Crazy Annie's Facebook page, sometimes she has like random bundles of things left over. They'll bundle things together and you can buy them as a bundle. What'd you do, Carolyn?
What did you do, Carolyn?
I have 2 bundles of random beads and treasures that I bought.
Oh, wow.
I know. I'm so excited. I haven't really looked through them, but they were like 40% off the retail price or something for these bundles.
Yeah. Now,
And
do you have a
some of them-
spreadsheet? Do you track all your beads?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So that's like some treasures. At first I was like, wait, there are only 3 beads in this? No, these are like treasures. Like I am.
Yeah, they're bigger.
Yeah.
Special.
So, but mostly it's beads.
Wow. Wow.
And I'm so excited. Look at this cute bag too. It's like winter.
Oh, wow.
So
It'll be fun. Filling in that spreadsheet, man.
man,
That's what I think of when I see that. I'm like, oh, I was so
I
excited.
know I get to inventory this stuff.
Inventory.
So that's all my haul for now. I have more coming, but that's my haul for now. So
Cool.
Yeah.
That I lived vicariously through you. That was awesome. Now I have to get that pattern if we're going to start that. When are we
one?
starting that?
Christmas ball?
The Christmas ball.
How about next fall, winter?
Okay.
That work?
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to have to text me that, yeah, or I can look back at this and figure out what it is.
I'll text it to you. Oh my goodness.
I know. I didn't write it down.
It's okay. I'll send it to you. I have giveaways because this is my 200th episode. If you can believe that.
I can't believe that.
Do you watch my videos?
Oh yeah. Like everything I'm saying to you here is what I would be saying from my stitchy spot as I'm watching it. Oh, I like that, Carolyn. Oh yes, Carolyn. That's funny.
That'd be really funny if like you were like,
Yes,
no, I've never seen a video of yours. Like, oh.
Why would I? Oh my gosh. Of course I do. That's why I was like almost peeing my pants that I met you. I already knew you. You didn't know me from Adam. You must have thought I was a crazy woman.
You said that to me too at one point. You were like, is it weird that I know so much about you and you know nothing about me? I was like, no.
Yeah.
What do you know about me?
You share a lot.
How much do you know about me? But yeah, 200 episodes. So thank you all so much for like being here. Even if this is your first video, like Karen's. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry if this is your first video and you had to deal with me.
Oh my gosh, no, you've made it so fun. So fun. Whew. But yeah, it's been so fun. And I think I'm gonna be at 5 years coming up. I started January 1 of 2019. No,
Wow.
yes, 2019. So you can do the math for me. Is that gonna be 5
How
years?
long were you stitching before you started Flosstube? Have you
Well,
been doing it all your life?
yeah, I started with plastic canvas back when I
Right.
was little, inspired by my school librarian.
And I did know that already because I
Yes,
watched your videos.
fair enough. At some point there, it did switch over to cross stitch because like my grandmother cross stitched, my mom did a little bit before, the kids got out of hand. And and then I think I did some, like I did plastic canvas and some cross stitch in like junior high and high school. And then I went to college and didn't do anything. Um, and then I think maybe after college I did a little bit of cross stitch, but not a lot. But then in 2018, August of 2018, I stumbled across like diamond painting.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is diamond painting? And then they were like, it's like embroidery, but without the like needle and thread. And I was like, embroidery? I used to do that. And so then I got sucked into Flosstube and I'm like, I need to start stitching again right away. And so that's when I like really took off. So like I knew how to do it just from when I was younger, but yeah, I've always been kind of I quilted for a while. I knit for like 20 years.
Wow.
So I wasn't very good at it, but I did it. If you want something that fits, I am not your gal.
We're not do socks.
I could do
I
blanket.
want to knit a sock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what
I
I
think that would be fun. No.
Oh, I could teach you. It's probably still in my memory. But I haven't looked back since I got into cross stitch and Flosstube and all that. So yeah, so August 2018, and then January 1, I started my first Flosstube. I know, and now we're at 200.
I know,
So
and now I know you.
what's that?
And I met you, and it's just
I know.
amazing.
And I met you and so many great people. It's
I
great.
know, you have a ton of friends, ton of stitchy friends.
I'm so lucky. I'm
You
so
are very
lucky.
lucky.
So thank you all. So we're gonna do giveaways. These will be open internationally. So we'll say the word and then the regular rules, right? Like don't say anything. I think my comments got spammed. I had several messages saying your comment section got spammed. I will never ask you to click on a link. So if it looks like me saying click this link, you won something, don't click it because I don't reply to, I don't do that. I don't ask you to send a telegram. I don't ask you to click on links. I don't even comment on your comment when you win. Like you have to watch the video to find out if you won. So I did have some emails. I'm glad that people emailed me instead of clicking links. They're like, is this legit? I'm not sure. It's like, no, it's not. You can always report it as spam. But yeah, the spammers are back. There's not much I can do about it other than going through and trying to like report every single spam message as spam. So that's annoying. And it looks like it's coming from me. That's the thing that's hard, right?
Everybody should know that you would know how to put a link in there.
I don't know how to put a link in there, you guys.
That's kidding.
Wow, this seems really sophisticated. I must not be Carolyn.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's true. All right. The first one we're going to give away is this buttons and beads kit. It's the whole kit. It's very cute. It has everything you need. It's perforated papers in there. It's called Snow Day. You get all the floss. I don't know if there's beads in this one or not. Oh yeah, there are beads. I can hear them. They're in there. There's beads. There's a button. There's a little puppy button in there. So this is called Snow Day. So if you want Oh, this is from the Christmas Village. If you want a chance to win this, say village. I thought it was called Christmas Village. So the keyword is village. All right, next up, I'm going to give away the Tudor Bee, the blue flower. It's such a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I really like this one. So say B, B-E-E, and it's just the chart. Okay. Next, I'm going to give away, because I finished her, the Mirabilia Thanksgiving Harvest Fairy. And it includes, came as a kit. And so I still have the fabric in here. So it's a 32 count natural linen from Zweigart. So it will include the fabric. But I've used the floss. So if you want to win that, say fairy. So
And you stitched that one with the wings. Remember, you weren't going to do the wings?
Yeah, I remember. I did put the wings on that one.
It's cute. It turned out beautiful.
I like it. I got to get it framed, but yeah. All right, I found this. I'm so giving this away. This is a piece of fabric. It is 32 count opal natural Belfast linen. It says it's for Santa's Village. It is a sparkly, let me take it out. This is a smoke-free, cat-friendly home, but it's been in this plastic bag. It is the sparkly stuff. It is a piece 23 by 27 inches. So it's pretty big. I mean, you could, but I have a strong disdain for opalescent fabric. So if you want to win that, I mean, it's a big piece. It says it's for Santa's Village because I think that's what I bought it for, but I'm not stitching Santa's Village on this. Say opal, O-P-A-L.
I got some opalescent fabric in a mystery box once, and I opened it up and glitter came out. I don't think it's supposed to have glitter in it.
The glitter should be woven in. So sometimes the fabric has glitter on the top, which then it will fall off. But sometimes it's like a almost like metallic thread that is embedded, and then the glitter doesn't fall. The glitter doesn't fall off this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hard to stitch on.
I tossed it right in the trash.
Right? I know where this is going. Next up is a chart only. This is called Sarah Spur by Carriage House Samplings.
Oh, I
bought this at Keepsakes, and then it was one of those like caught up in the moment. I did see it hung up, and it's gorgeous hung up. I just don't think I'm going to stitch it. So if you would like her, say Spur, S-P-U-R-R. I was going to go with Sarah, but then I thought there's people named Sarah, and it will pull everybody named Sarah instead of like the word. Yeah. So Spur, if you want to win that one. And then last but not least, so there's 6 altogether, but last but not least, this is a sampler, Karen. I think you'll like it. This is Hannah Sanderson, an English sampler, and there's 2 colorways.
Oh.
And this is all a verse up here.
But you could cut that off easily.
You could. You could. Or put a new verse in. Yeah, it's a very large verse. It's a very large chart. The reason why I'm giving this away is because I love it so much. I bought it like 3 times. So I have some to spare.
Oh my.
Yeah. So so I'm gonna give this one away. I still have it and I still plan to stitch it, but I don't need like 3 copies. So if you want to win this, say sampler. This is a sampler. It's an English sampler, and it's a really nice book. This is by Dutch Treat Designs, and it's a really nice booklet. Like it gives you some information and all that stuff. So that's that. So those are the giveaways. So I will draw winners probably next week. I usually only do giveaways for 1 week, but it's Thanksgiving. We'll do 2 weeks. What's 2 weeks from the Saturday from today? Do you know the date off the top of your head?
No.
Okay. So 2 weeks.
But I can click this little button and find out. It's the 2nd.
Really?
Jingle Ball. Jingle Ball.
Jingle Ball weekend.
Yes. Are
Okay.
you gonna do a Flosstube on Jingle Ball weekend?
Maybe at some we'll see. We'll keep it open at least 2 weeks. Let's say that. And then I'll draw winners. Okay. Now, Karen,
You have to show us your plans.
what plans do you have? I've been talking this whole time because I didn't prepare you.
I talked a lot before.
Do you have plans? Do you plan, or you're a planner? You just said.
I need to finish something by next weekend. I can show you that.
Yeah. Next weekend it's so for those not in the US,
Oh,
this coming Thursday is Thanksgiving in the US.
right.
So a lot, not everyone, especially not like retail and restaurant workers, do not have the day off.
Right.
But a lot of people get Thursday and Friday off, so they get a long weekend. I am taking Wednesday off as well because I have the time, and why not?
I'll probably work from home.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. I know I'm working from home on Friday. Wink, wink.
Oh, you don't have Friday off?
I don't, but I'm taking it. But my team's taking it, so I'm going to cover. I just watch my email. I'm here.
Yeah.
My hair. So I did the Mill Hill Sugar Skull, and it
Oh,
turned out really cute.
yeah.
And it was a travel stitch, so I would take it to my hairdresser, Victor's. Oh, I hope he's okay with it. I'm sure he's fine. And so I would go to Victor and I would stitch it, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I love sugar skulls. Can I have it?" And I was like, "No."
See, I only asked too, because you never know.
I was like, "But if I feel like stitching it again, I'll stitch it for you." But I found the Mill Hill little ornaments.
Oh,
Which the eyes are a little creepy now that I look at it. They're a little.
well, don't focus on the eyes. Look at the whole thing.
So I have a hair appointment Saturday after Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna try and stitch this up and take it to him.
Nice. Have you started
That's
it?
my plan. Huh? Yeah, I started it. And what I'm gonna do is.
Oh, that's cute. Is that all beads or is that stitching?
This is just the stitching part.
Okay.
It's a lot of beads.
Yeah, I bet.
I think I'm gonna color in and put it in a frame versus make an ornament because I don't think I have enough time. So I think I'm gonna color it in black with the Posca marker.
Nice.
And Kathy recommended black, and get that done. So that'll be fast because I have a whole crate full of frames that I keep picking up from places.
Yeah. So that's what you're working on this week?
Yes, that's a little teeny tiny one I have to finish.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Taking a big pan of mashed potatoes that my husband's gonna make across the street to my parents' house.
I love it. Walking across the street. That's so great.
Walking across the street. Yep.
So great. Good.
With my siblings. There's 18 of us all together when we all get together.
Oh my gosh.
Kids and everything. Yeah.
So you wouldn't notice like one more if they happen to sneak in the door.
Dude, if you wanted to come over for Thanksgiving, you could. You could walk across the street. You could, yes. You're more than welcome. We have people come all the time.
Yeah.
Who need a place to have Thanksgiving.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna watch the parade because I already had my Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna watch the parade and take a nap.
What time does that come on at your house?
Well, I don't know. I'm a little confused because it's the live parade, right?
Yeah.
But, so West Coast and East Coast timing of shows is usually the same. So you know how they say like 9:00 Central, 10:00 Eastern. That would mean it's also 10:00 on the West Coast. So Mountain Time and Central Time are the same, like for TV schedules.
Right. Oh, you're in Mountain Time?
I'm in West Coast time.
California time? Yeah.
Oregon time, actually, we prefer.
Oregon, I know, but I have a sister-in-law who I love who's out in California. So I know that California time.
Yeah. So, but sometimes with live things, so like the Today Show, for example, not that I ever have it on when I'm working from home because I am working from home. But if I were to have the Today Show on while I work from home, that's background noise or something. Wink, wink. it comes on at the time it says it's live in like New York, right? Which is, I don't know, 7 a.m. Right. And then they replay it at 7 a.m. here.
Oh,
So I think what they're going to do is that I don't know what time the parade starts. It's like 9 a.m. or something.
yeah, it's early.
So I think that does not mean it's going to start at 6 a.m. here because they know that nobody will watch it. I think it will start at 9 a.m. here also, and they'll just replay the live stream. So that's what my hope is. And I can stitch while I'm watching it because I don't have to cook.
Right.
Go back to bed. It's great.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do some planning. I have some Christmas projects to work on, to make, to sewing projects.
I missed your planning Zoom. So when are you doing a planning video to show us what you're working on?
Yes, good point. I should probably do it this coming week when I'm off. Because then it's going to be Jingle Ball.
Yep.
Yeah. And then thank you for reminding me. Yes, I will do that. And I'm going to do a bunch of flip throughs. Thank you. Yes, I have to do that.
I've been waiting for it because I look forward to it because you do enable me all the time.
Oh, this is my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
But other plans. Okay, so let me show you.
Yes, all your new starts.
Okay, so I'm going to continue working on Advent for my 25/7 piece, my Advent calendar piece. Autom Montage, of course, we'll get it Sunday time. The other whip that I'm going to work on is Bloom Bouquets.
Nice.
And it is currently in this bag. So I thought it's bouquet.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes.
And
that makes sense.
I remember for a while I couldn't find this piece. I'm like, where would it be? I can't find the piece. Well, it was right there all along. It's just, I have this labeled as Bloom and Bouquets because that's what the series is called.
So you could just use it for all of them. Yes.
Yeah. But I was looking under Thankful and it was not under Thankful. And I'm like, I can't find this piece. This is where I've gotten to.
Oh, yes.
But I've only worked on it one day so far since we started it.
Oh, that's a lot for a day.
Yeah. So I'm going to give it 2 or 3 days this week. Okay.
Yes.
And then we'll focus on it next year a lot. But yeah, like I said, I like to give them 3 days if I can to count it as like a start,
Because you started late. I haven't forgotten. You aren't going to get those days on the back end. So you have to finish in time to start the next one.
I know.
You don't get to carry over. That's how my set works.
You're strict.
Yes.
Jeez. All right.
Because I'll be done and I'll be waiting to start the.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely start the second one.
Yes.
All right. So one of my starts. So I'm taking 3 classes at the Jingle Ball. And I have finished 2 of them now. So I showed you the bookmark earlier. And then I think it was last week I showed you the Season's Greetings one. So the last one I have is the smallest one, which is the Liz Matthews Festive Mini Banner.
That's the one class I wanted to take. That's cute.
I did order the kit, which I didn't order the kit at first, and then I went back because I wanted their little wreath. They are small. And I think it's like 35 count.
Oh, is it 1?
No, not over 1, but it's 35 count. But my Bloom and Bouquets one is 36 count. I'm doing it over 2, but with 1 strand. For you. The things I do for you. But I haven't fully decided which one I want to do. I'm leaning towards Mary.
I like Mary.
I really like Noel, but I think I have a lot of things that say Noel.
And I like the lowercase Mary.
Yeah, I do too.
What draws me to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that one. I'm hoping that I can get that done in one evening. I should be able to, because that's all I've allotted. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. So that will be a start, technically. It'll be a new start, and hopefully it'll finish. All right. Then another new start is, I'm starting this with Candy, the 614 Stitcher. This is the Christmas
Oh,
Elf
yeah.
Fairy, which is some of the threads that I bought from Garon that led me to buy a roll of frame and a bunch of charts. 2 steps forward, 1 step backward.
I like that one.
So I have that, and then I had bought earlier when they showed this fabric. This is the fabric that Gary did his on. It's like it's called the Snowfall. It's a 30 count linen by the Primitive Hair.
Mhm.
And so I'll have to figure out
That's
how
gorgeous.
it's going to be so great.
Yeah.
So I'm starting that with Candy. I think on Thanksgiving we're going to start it.
Mhm.
And then I wasn't going to start this month. See, I have a reason for everything I'm starting, and none of it is like, oh, I'm just going to start it, right? Or, I was going to start this in December, but then Ronnie is like, oh, but he's doing a stocking sale.
Oh yeah, that's tempting me as well.
So, because I have stockings in my stash.
I only have one.
So I'm going to start this for the stocking sale. It's called
Oh,
Enchanted Ornaments. It's a gold dimensions kit. I love it.
that's really, is that full coverage?
No, it's on blue. I'm gonna change
Oh,
the
okay.
fabric. I need to. I didn't have anything in my. I looked through my stash. I don't have anything that's like a winter
Like,
ice blue, light blue. So I'll have to look and find something. But I love this. I think I'm not gonna put Alexander at the top. I
you put Carolyn up the top?
don't know what I'm gonna put up there actually. I might just leave it blank.
You could put Karen. That would be hilarious.
Could you imagine how creepy that would be? I would hang it up. I would not give it to you. I would just hang it up in my own house.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want you to give it to me. I'd want it to be in your house.
I love it though. I think each ornament itself is so pretty. So
Yeah, that's really cool.
so I'll use the threads and I'll just change out the fabric. And I'm excited to start. I start that December 1, which meant I had to move my old December 1 start, which is in this Blackbird Design book, Home for the Holidays. I think
Oh,
this,
look at those stockings. Those are pretty.
yes, these are also pretty. But the piece I'm going to start is for my mother. She asked me to just, this is called Tis the
Oh
Season.
yeah.
I know a
I've
lot
seen
of people have stitched it before.
Does your mom watch your videos?
Once in a while, she knows I'm gonna start it
Oh,
because I had to ask her, do you want it in French or do you want it in English or do you want me just to take the words out and replace it with like snowflakes? And she said she wants the English, which the English says "'Tis the season to be jolly."
oh.
So I'll put the English in there for her. And I had a while ago bought the silk pack from Vicky Clayton Silks.
Mhm.
So I have that. And then
And-
at last night, I think this fabric, it is called Fieldstone by Color and Cotton.
Okay.
I think it's showing up more purple. It does have a little bit of purple undertones, but it's kind of, I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
I couldn't-
That sounded fun. Bless you.
Sorry. I usually try to stop the recording when I have to sneeze, but like that one couldn't wait. But I don't know. So I think this will work. I'll have to take a closer look. But this I'm going to start tonight. So
I haven't stitched with Vicky Clayton yet, and I have some kitted for next year to start. I can't wait.
her silks are phenomenal and they're very like reasonably priced as far as silks go. Also,
Yeah.
Bestitch Me. I've never used Bestitch Me, but Bestitch Me also has silks. But I love it because she just gives you a pack. And what
Yeah.
I do with the roll, because I like the thread drops, so I will take these off the rolls and put them on a thread drop.
Oh, I got an Amazon little thing that they sit in.
Oh, like a bobbin holder.
A bobbin holder, and they go perfectly in these little dollar Michael's little plastic boxes. If I had one close by to show you. Here. Oh my gosh. I just have to show you this because I can't wait to use it. I bought them, but I haven't used them yet.
Okay.
So they go in these little Michaels boxes, with that clip shut.
Oh, yeah.
They're small
Okay.
and they fit perfectly in there. And then you put your little bobbins. First day came out.
Do you have them? What do you have them in?
Oh,
The blue thing.
that's what I was trying to show you. They're called bobbin boats.
Oh, cute.
And there's
Oh,
3 of them in a pack, and 3 of them fit perfectly in this little box. And then you put your little extras over here.
uh-huh. Oh, that's a great
Yeah, this is for Let Love Rain, which is a sampler, but I only got it because I like the color. The colors.
I have that one started. I
I
started
haven't
last
started
year.
it yet.
You have a
I haven't started it yet. I have a kitted.
Mhm.
I haven't started it.
I started it last year for Dina's birthday from Half Stitch Cross Stitch.
Oh yeah.
And that's another one I haven't touched since last year. There's too much good
Start
stuff.
the thing. Just start the things.
I
It's
know.
okay.
That's definitely where I'm in the mood at. Start everything. But
Yep.
think about the stocking, Sal, because that will be fun.
The only stocking I have is a Grinch stocking that
Well,
my daughter said she did not want.
okay. Well, then time to start purchasing, I guess. I mean, there's a solution to every problem, Karen. The only stocking I have.
The only stocking I have, I was gonna use my stash.
It's only November 18th. You will get materials in time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay.
I really want to do a stocking. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but I do.
Yeah. No, they're
And
great.
someone out there in TV land needs to make it for me.
Yeah, you need a finisher. I
Yeah.
send it to my local finisher. Anything else that you want Flosstube? Oh, the turkey trot. I almost forgot. Through Magazine Monthly Challenge, the turkey trot, where it's an event in the Magazine Monthly Challenge this week, where you take a picture of your normal stitching spot and the start of whatever you have to stitch on a bird of some sort. And 500 stitches or 5 hours, whichever you choose. But the whole idea is you do the stitching in a spot that's not your regular stitchy spot. So you're trotting over to a new spot. Now that can be across the street with your mashed potatoes. That can be at
5 hours.
Yeah, most of our challenges are 5 hours. You get a whole week, not in one day. You get a whole week, 7 days to do 5 hours or 500 stitches.
And all of the stitches have to be done in this special spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I don't know. I didn't organize this one, so I'm not sure. That's a good question. I'll get back to you on that.
Are you gonna stitch?
I'm not sure yet. I need to figure it out because it starts soon. Well, 'tis the season because it's a bird.
Right.
Yeah. I think, yeah. 'Tis the season because it's a bird. But we also, because it's mostly because we want to see your stitchy spots too. Like, so your regular stitchy spot and then the new spot where you stitched.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But you have to go over to the event and click going and post your pictures and all that.
Oh, okay. That's all new to me.
Yeah, well, then you can win a gift certificate if
Oh,
you're the winner. Okay. We
okay.
do a random draw of the people who finish the challenge. And then you can use that money to buy a stocking pattern. See?
Full circle. Love it.
Full circle. All right, everyone. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. For those who are in the US, take care of yourselves. And I will still plan to upload on Saturday. So I will see you all next week. Thanks so much, Karen, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.